Now joining us live from the Marriott Center is the analyst on ESPN Plus tonight, Tim Welch, who joins us again. Tim, great to see you again. Welcome back to Provo, man.
Oh, it was great to be back in Provo. I wish I hadn't left, actually, but this is BYU went on the road, so we have to go on the road a little bit, but it's great to be back home in the Marriott Center. I'm just so impressed with the program, the whole atmosphere in this building, and the basketball team as of late, just really finding their groove. And you spoke about it earlier. I was listening to the show. You know, is it the greatest win in the program history? I'll let you guys answer that, but it was certainly a great win. You know, I've been many nights in that building, and you've got to win. You've got to thoroughly win to win in that building because of the fans and everything else that goes with it, and just a great win for the program.
There's only one real opponent consistently the last probably 12 years in the West Coast Conference that could compare in any way, and it was Gonzaga. And BYU went up there a couple of times and won some big games. Tyler Haws was in a few of those. But now in this game, BYU's got to play a really good TCU team. What's your sense from shoot-around and warm-ups of the energy BYU has going into this game, because they've got to respond tonight?
Well, I was just talking to my partner, Pete Souza, and you know, he and I agree on this. There's a nice, relaxed feeling with this team, and not to the point where why are you relaxed? It's a college basketball game at the end of the season, a huge game. Relaxed in confidence-wise. I think they're very confident. They're confident in each other. They're confident in the system. When you look at this program, and I've talked about Houston a little bit too the other day. We were on our radio show on Big 12 Radio. It's amazing to me in the first year, coming from different conferences and not on the same level for sure, to jump up and be such a key factor and have such a great season in this league. And I think that's what BYU's feeling right now. Listen, we've proven now we belong, and we can go forward with more confidence because of that win against Kansas. Go on the road, because they've had some struggles on the road like every other team in the Big 12. But to go into that building and win is really, really special, and a real confidence builder for BYU.
Tim, the Horned Frogs are very interesting. They are in the field, according to Lenardi. They're tied for 5th with BYU in the league. They've beaten Houston. They've beaten Baylor. Yet they're coming off a season-low 54-point performance in the second game against Baylor. What version will show up tonight?
You know, I'm not sure Jamie Dixon knows. You know, we had them a week ago today, in Fort Worth against Cincinnati. They ran Cincinnati right out of the building. They won by 20. When they get up and down and get going in transition, they're as good as anybody playing that style. So BYU can match that style. That's what I'm saying tonight. Is I think this is going to be a fast-paced game, a high-scoring type game. Baylor came back and slowed them down. That was the key for Baylor in their win 2 days later on that Monday night, because they went back and played zone, and TCU kind of just froze and looked at the zone. They didn't attack. They stopped running. They took a lot of threes, and they missed a lot of threes. So I would imagine TCU's going to try to push the pace tonight. They're the #1 fast-breaking team in the country by numbers. So that's the way they have to play. They don't shoot the ball great, but when they shoot it well, they can score into the mid-80s. They're a good, solid defensive team, but they're not as good as they have been in the past defensively, because they're so oriented offensively.
It'll be fun to watch, high-paced for sure. We appreciate the time, Tim. Best of luck on the call with Pete.
Thanks a lot.